like thousands of others across the country. It's a place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Give everybody the strength and ability to do what they do best, and that's make people laugh.
Everybody want to be famous! Nobody want to put the work in.
Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be ones, but let's not be selfish.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? This is episode 258. My name is Amon. Say what you want, just spell my name right. To my left, I got my boy AB in the building. You know what time it is, the number one hater. Internet's new number one hater. Let me correct myself.
Let's go.
How you feeling, my boy?
I'm great, brother. I'm here, man. Another podcast, Saturday, another day, another dollar, bro. It's time.
It is, man. And look, before we go any further, I want to thank y'all for subscribing. I want to thank y'all for following. I want to thank y'all for engaging. Some of y'all gonna get named by name today at some point in this show. I got it written down because I wanted to make it.
What they do?
No, just I want to give back to the community. You know what I mean? What's the problem?
What's happening, man?
Just want to give back, man. Let them know that we do pay attention, man. That's it. That's all, man. Today is gonna be interesting, man. You know, I'm thinking we gonna get into some legend shit, some loyalty shit, some lineups. We gonna get into some Chicago shit for sure. Motherfuckers out here getting statues and getting bucked down. We got Mayor Johnson stepping his game up. We got some love we need to give out here. We got to get into this Knicks bag. You know what I mean? This head coaching bag.
Ridiculous.
We're gonna get into this music bag, and then we're gonna get up out of here, man. We gonna
sound like a blizzard.
Now, first of all, shout out to you, man. Well, shout out to me with the blue Corner Convo. Y'all can go get that at the cornerconvo.com. But shout out to you with the silver room joint. I see you, man. Is that an ode to anything that we're missing this year?
Well, shout out to me, period. You know what I'm saying? Just for being me. Nah, bro. I mean, when I saw this earlier, I'm looking like, Joe, this party never coming back. It's over. So I got me a relic, man. It's an artifact, dog. That's it, though. It's a cool shirt. Cool shirt, man. Especially when you do chest and shit, bro. It's cool as hell.
That's so unnecessary.
What happened?
You know where you at?
Yeah.
Fuck off my corner with that bullshit.
And I'm security, bro.
All right, let's start here,
Secure
man.
the work.
Let's start here. This podcast is for Chicago, by Chicago. We like to highlight our tastemakers, our influencers, our movers and shakers, and then kind of work our way out. If this is your first time coming across the channel, listen to the pod, stay a while. You know what I mean? You might learn something.
You've been saying this shit for 257 episodes.
It's necessary, man.
God damn,
It's
dog.
so necessary.
That's a long time.
Hey, look.
But you still fuck it up, though.
Yeah, when you hating, fuck.
That's what I do, though.
That is what
it's
you do.
It's called truth, to be honest with you, though. It's just the other side of the coin.
Okay,
The rest of the
I like
story.
it. Tell whole stories.
Tell a whole story.
I'm all
brother.
about that. In this whole story, man, we want to give some super love to our icon, Chaka Khan.
Well, fine.
Okay.
So come on, Chaka.
We have a Chaka Khan statue coming, and y'all bet not fuck it up like y'all did D Wade and everybody else. Okay, the city has donated or approved $2.5 million for the Chaka statue.
Yeah,
I think that's super dope. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's dope
needed.
as hell. So see how we did this in Chicago? We got Chaka. She's gonna be somewhere important for everybody to see her. Chaka's not paper thin like Whitney. She's not big like Lizzo. Chaka's the statue I saw. I think if there's an actual picture, what it's gonna look like. It was just about right. New York, get y'all fucking shit together. Get that big back ass girl out of Times Square. Get up out of here. Just look at the blueprint. Okay, if you think it represents New York or black women so much, get the Statue of Liberty out of here and put that big back chick up out there on an island. let her go out there if you're so proud of that shit, man. But I'm glad they did it right. Give a shot. It had me thinking too, bro. Like, is there anybody else statue deserving from Chicago, music and entertainment side?
I don't know, but I envision, like I saw the picture,
Right.
and I'm talking full blown.
Chaka fine, bro. They better get that statue right.
I want it full blown, fuck it, in gold. Gold or platinum, your choice. All right, 10 foot tall. I want the afro out, right? I want
The afro.
I want the bustier right too. Let's be clear.
Accent her features, man. You know, she was beautiful in every way imaginable, bro.
Look.
Chaka one of the top five. And she's in my top 5 fine on the lighter side women, bro.
No, for sure. I
history.
mean, Chaka isn't just music, man. She's culture.
She is.
She's Chicago. She's Southside.
Yeah.
She's what they
Sorry
say,
about that,
tried
bro.
and true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got it, bro.
And iconic. There's not enough good things you can say about Chaka.
She got legendary hits, bro.
This is well deserved.
Yeah,
bro. Well deserved. And I don't. Now here's my real question: do people campaign for this? Like, is there someone on her team that's like, we're gonna get you a statue? Like, who decides this? Because
I don't know, dog.
I feel like I want a statue.
Well, how would I approach the city about funding a statue for you? I need your resume right now.
Go to our IG and our website, and you'll find everything you need to know.
They want your basketball accolades. They want your stage credentials. They want your microphone credentials. They want all this, bro. You're getting a statue. What would they put it at, first of all? What would the statue be in Chicago?
Oh, it goes on the grassy lawn of Addison and Western. Everyone can see me right there. Fuck it, man. Somebody cue Ain't Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody.
Hey.
Love me back.
She got some hits.
Yeah, man. Man.
Through the Wire, all that.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Back staying in Chicago, like that's a celebration, you know what I'm saying? And we had a topic on here a couple weeks ago. I don't think we hit it like we supposed to. Pause.
Yuck.
You know what I'm saying? But it was why does Chicago seem to have the most like treacherous talent or, you know, tragic talent? Mm-hmm. And just this past weekend, it was a party in River North. River North hot. It's piping hot. If y'all in Chicago and come to Chicago, y'all don't know right now, River North is a great place to kick it, but it's piping hot right now because everybody going there. When I say piping hot, I mean the block is hot. All right, just be careful. It's just like being somewhere you don't want to be and you feel unsafe. You know what I'm saying? There was a party. Now I rolled over in bed, saw the news, looking like, oh, somebody got 18 people got shot. What the fuck was this? You know, I ain't at work. I'm on vacation. I ain't at work right now. Y'all, it's all good. But more details kept coming out, and it ended up being a record release party. Was what I'm hearing. You know, I ain't tapped my source. This is what I'm hearing. A record release party for Chicago's very own Mello Buckzz, who got the song Move that's tearing shit up right now, though. It's an ode to Chicago's footwork, juke, our own culture, more shit Chicago we created on our own, you know what I'm saying? And she lost a lot of people close to her, bro. Just like, what? Summer ain't even in full swing yet, bro. What are we in store for? And why does it seem like, you know, our Chicago talent, bro, just can't get a clean start out the gate?
Oh man. So they're calling it a mass shooting, as if this was
20 is a lot, bro.
No, it is.
20 is a lot. It's a lot, my boy.
But a lot of times mass shootings are attached to what do you call it? Terror.
What are you talking about?
Right?
Acts of terror.
This, from what I'm hearing, what I'm understanding, school shooters, the whole name.
Things like that, yeah.
This was a retaliation, right? So let's keep it a bean. From what I understand, she's gang affiliated. Allegedly, right?
Allegedly.
As I understand it, you know, the YNs, the YBs, they talk shit on the internet, right? And people pull up.
Some people follow through, some people don't.
You know,
some people hold it.
This is never going to stop, and it's a damn shame that people are losing their lives over the internet and over
clout.
Music.
Yeah,
and clout for
bro.
sure.
Yeah, all that shit, bro. I shot them because you know they going right back to where they from, and they're gonna let everybody know who shot that bitch up. They can get some clout. They might even put it in a goddamn song. Now you got 4 people on the T-shirt from this weekend, and families hurt and destroyed. And I mean, look here, I cannot lie. I'm not gonna say this is drill related. I'm all for drill because it gave YNs an option to get some bread outside the normal way of depending on YT and government and people to help them and get handouts to get some bread. They can use whatever talent they had to garner attention they want to get to have their music sale. But somehow they got to figure out a way, Joe, to calm down just a little bit, man. Let our stars make it, Joe. Half our stars don't even reach their maximum potential. And it's sad. That's why I really like Kanye West, bro. And I was saying it on here, Joe. I say, man, I'm fucking with what Kanye doing. They may be hurting a lot of feelings, stepping on a lot of toes, crossing a lot of lines, doing all the wrong shit you are not supposed to do in society's eyes. But guess what? At the end of the day, don't nobody control that man no more, bro.
Look, you're not right. I mean, you're not wrong. Excuse me.
I've been wrong before.
But I mean, this is bad for Chicago. You know, it robs us of our talent.
Yep.
Right?
Shine.
Because it's fueled by a climate of, you know, paranoia. You talking self-surveillance. Like, these kids have to keep their head on a swivel because of what they talk about and how they talk about it.
It's a choice they making, though.
It's definitely a choice, right? So if we go deeper about it, like, who's teaching them this and how do we unlearn it? Because this is a problem, and this problem isn't going to stop. And then you got the record companies that mass produce it, and you can't stop the internet at all. right? Maybe it's kind of, you got to do the internet like Jordan. You can only hope to contain it. You know what I'm saying?
Went back to NBC basketball.
Yeah, I'm just saying. This is bad, bro. This is really bad.
Do you think it's that bad?
Yeah. It's gotten so bad that this is a young lady who was releasing music, and because of her affiliations or whoever she's antagonizing on the internet and back and forth, that you will go intentionally kill women now?
When were they? It's been so long since women been off the table, bro. Women been on the table for a long time. They've been the shooters now too, so they get no pass. DEI when it comes to drilling, diversity, equity, inclusion. Everybody can get that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dog.
So is she not held accountable for being inflammatory on the internet?
No, I mean,
There's no accountability there.
You know how we separate? I separate R. Kelly from his music. People have to be able to do that. Separate that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, no, I ain't got nothing else. But that's really it. This. You know what comes along with you know what comes along with rapping like this. You know it's not new. When that shit first started back in the 80s, gangster rap, they had them problems. The 90s had its problems. The 2000s had its problems. 90s was what, Death Row and Bad Boy and all shit going on. The 2000s was what? Murder Inc. and all that shit going on. Now 2010s on up, Joe, it's a free fall. I mean, get the bag, get out. Get the bag, get out. You go down our list, what we got? Keith had to move. Dirk had to move. Herbo had to move. You know what I'm saying? You just go down the list, they had to move, bro. You get out of here. And still really didn't make it out.
Look, I'm sick of the youth dying over this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a million ways to die. You know, but this
He's a million ways.
It is. You know what I mean? But this should not be the story always coming out of Chicago or in any fucking place in the U.S.
I take back everything I just said, Joe. Fuck all that. If they don't give a fuck, why should we give a fuck, bro? I'm really done. Why should I give a fuck? Now, you know, and if anybody went to the party, you know the shit she be popping or her can't be popping. You go there, you making a choice now to put yourself in that fucked up situation. Now, you get that when they shit get sprayed up, when they get torched, they get destroyed, bro, you knew what risk you was taking. I've heard it many times. Well, you know, I don't feel bad for you at work because, you know, you signed up for that job. Thank y'all did. Hey, right here, high. You signed up for the shit y'all doing. All that early death, your mama's crying, your father's kids, and your father's sons and daughters, they growing up without y'all. Y'all signed up for that shit. Y'all not getting more sympathy from me, bro. Y'all not. I'm done with that shit.
And so that speaks to, and I'm not mad at that. I think that speaks to you build up a wall, right?
So to speak.
And it's like, all right, well, here we go again. You know, pot got shot. Oh, here's survive. You get numb.
You get numb to it.
Right? I don't know who has to die or who has to keep dying, but
that whole generation,
these young people to wake up.
Get them, man. Look here, I said one time, people got so mad at me. Look here, if y'all wipe each other all out, it's gonna be sad. The numbers gonna be down, but it looked like y'all the problem. And we figured out who else is the problem. It's the household. It's the household they're coming from, and we steady try to blame the one parent that's not there when you can only blame the parent that's there. I ain't got to go on to that tangent though. Hey, get y'all life insurance on y'all kids. Got some better advice for y'all.
Yeah,
get life insurance on y'all kids right there. How about that right there? You know what I'm saying?
Well, also in Chicago, our boy, your guy.
You said our boy.
Today.
Buddy in office?
Today, my guy stood up. My guy stood up once again. Y'all always talking about we shitting on him. Hey, man, we also give credit where credit is due.
You know he did something right. You said my guy.
Yeah.
You never said he was your guy before.
Yeah, today is my guy, right? So for all my people who've been working 15, 20 years and you have a skill set in a very niche, industry, right? Where you can't get a job at streets and sanitation because you don't have a degree. He just signed an executive order to hire people without a degree, saying, "Hey, fuck it, if you can do the job, do the goddamn job."
If you got the requirements as far as like experience doing the job, the degree shouldn't matter. You know, so which is pretty cool because you know who that outright affects the most. I was gonna say black than y'all, not the uneducated. You know what I'm saying? Those in impoverished communities, the underinvested, underfunded communities, it affects us the most, you know what I'm saying? But see, that's cool on the surface. Yeah, it sounds good. I'm not giving this shit no credit either. Fuck this too, when I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because who says that because he signed that cats got to hire us? Is there something else in the bill in place that say, hey man, a percentage of your workforce that you hire from here on out got to be undereducated, if you know what I'm talking about. They ain't got to have a degree. You got to include everybody. It's a different DEI without being DEI. You know what I'm saying? This still does nothing to me, fam. You still paying an arm and a leg on taxes. You know what I'm saying? I just heard about a mass layoff in CPS. So yes, the teachers got all the money, but nobody else in CPS around them teachers really got paid. Really got paid, bro. It's sad. And you know who's gonna suffer? The motherfucking kids, the special needs, the special education division and community. Y'all gonna suffer, bro. Yeah, kudos to Brandon for nothing. Fuck out my face with that shit.
Hey man, look, fuck that. This is for Pookie and them who got CDLs, but can now go work in streets and sanitation. This is for Keisha, who got the lowest paying HR spot, can now get paid because she knows the job. I'm saying that this is excellent for people who either too lazy to go get a degree, but who have 20 years of experience and are fucking undervalued and underpaid.
If you too lazy to get a degree, I don't want you fucking working for me. You said lazy. Fuck off get off my job site. You wouldn't have lazy working for you. You be the only lazy person there.
But if you know how to do the job, then fuck it. I've never thought that a degree
no motherfucking Pookie
determines how smart you are. That just meant that you went to class.
Yeah, you did. You did what they want you to do. That's it.
Or somebody else did your work for you. That don't mean that you're smarter than me.
I said Pookie. I'm not hiring a Pookie. There's no good Pookies ever.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Keisha, I do like Keisha. Like Keisha on Belly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I like Angela, Renee.
I love you from around the way, goddammit.
Yeah.
I ain't hiring Keisha either, though. I want baby daddy to come up to work and fucking her job up. You know what I'm saying?
What about Tyrone?
No, they can't call Tyrone. You can't. Erykah Badu said we can't.
Okay, that's fair.
Can't do that.
Well, look, Mayor Johnson, look, for somebody, this is good. When others really pick apart this executive order, you know, maybe we're going to find some loopholes and you can't please everybody, but I think
some bullshit or something.
I think it's dope because at one point I was trying to maybe get in there with the city, you know, and I was turned around until I unlazied myself and went and got my shit together. So again, you know, go get your shit. You know, you don't have to worry about this. This is somebody like coming to save, you know what I mean, the poor or the uneducated.
This order is?
Low key. You know what I'm saying? I might be willing to down that hill with you the more I think about it. I was trying to be positive and shit, you know what I mean? It's cancer season. Yeah, you know what? Get this shit out of here.
Yeah, bro, they're going to have your application along with everybody else that got a degree application and experience and be like, I'm just going to slide y'all right to the trash. They didn't waste their shredder on y'all. They throw shit there in the garbage. Or it's going to be a coaster for their morning coffee. Either or.
So really they just want to see if more people are going to apply now. So the city can't say, well, no one applies since it's executive order.
But see, are the people that need to hear this even going to see this, bro? How they going to find this out? I bet they pumped it on the news for one day, Chicago style, and got the fuck out of here.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I will give him credit for this, man. He did pull up on Englewood Barbie. I want to give some love to that. You know, she's dealing with a heart condition and been in the hospital. So, I mean, you poured into Chicago, especially when Chicago overlooked the people that you and the community that you've been pouring into. So, you know, well wishes to you. Hope you do better. Hope you feel better. Hope you're getting better. You know, and we support you over here at the corner for sure. You know what I'm saying? She documents everything she does, which I think is pretty fucking cool. Pretty open book. So I don't have a bad word to say about Englewood Barbie. So get well soon. Love you, queen.
Is document everything a clout move?
Not if it's what you do. Not if it's what you do.
Like some people judge those that take. I'm gonna go get $200 in fives. I'm gonna go to this homeless camp, give a $5 to every homeless person I see, and they record it. Some people have a problem with that. Because if you really meant it, and this is what you do, like you just said, you wouldn't give a fuck about not having it documented. So it's got to be getting held for something, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I think that in the age that we're in, and if you're in that space, why not record it? If it's really genuine and it's authentic, and it's not just okay, I'm only like this when the camera is on, then that's some fuck shit. But if this is how you live your life, and this is the cause that you're fighting for, I don't think it's a problem with that at all. I think you should document it.
We leave out the house. We are different inside and outside the house every single day. You know what I'm saying? We differ. That
don't mean I didn't fall asleep thinking about how I can be better the next day.
Get this fortune cookie.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
This fortune cookie nigga the fuck up out of here, man. You got this guy.
Yes, sir.
Where's the monitor? What have you done with him? Face ass.
Hey, man, you know, it's Kansas season.
Prefer anything in Englewood. Englewood is fucked up over there. Anything south of Roosevelt, y'all fucked up out there, man. Get some help.
Well, in the beautiful world of basketball, man, that we know and love, I wanted to talk about Mike Brown and
Keep a job, Mike Brown.
Keep a job, Mike Brown.
Yeah, keep winning the ring, Mike Brown.
2-time Coach of the Year, Mike Brown.
Somehow end up with good teams, Mike Brown.
4-time assistant coach champion, Mike Brown.
That's Mike Brown, y'all.
Okay?
That's it.
I'm not mad at this this hiring, right? I had to dig into the analytics of Mike Brown. And he's no scrub as a coach. I want to just kind of let me break down these stats here, right? We're looking at he got a ring 4 times, 2003, 17, 2018, 2022. All right.
Yeah.
His overall record as a head coach, 454 wins, 304 losses. That's with the Cavs, the Lakers, and the Kings. All right. His playoff record is 50 wins, 40 losses. And he made the NBA Finals with LeBron in 2007 with Cleveland.
Of course he did. It's
Okay.
LeBron.
He's coached Kobe. He's coached LeBron.
He coached Steph.
He coached Steph.
Bro, he's always in one of a good team. I said
These
that.
are all MVPs.
I said it while we were talking, didn't I? I said that, bro.
Man, look.
This do-rag tight as
I
fuck.
go,
Joe.
I love kind of, I don't even want to use the term race baiting, but I always look at the race stats versus some other shit when we get a black person in position of power.
Okay.
And I said, well, how many black NBA coaches is it? Almost 47% of the league, right? It's black coaches. You know, you're looking at Chauncey Billups, Doc Rivers, Willie Green, Ime Udoka, Bickerstaff, Tyrone Lue, Jason Kidd, right?
Mazzola,
Boston, right?
Yeah.
So at first I thought maybe this was okay. This is them on some DEI shit.
DEI
right?
coaching shit. Sneak DEI.
But it's not, right? I believe that the NBA does a really good job in balancing the black and white issue.
Right.
Is he a better coach than Thibodeau? I don't know. Has Thibodeau won a Coach of the Year? Has Thibodeau turned an organization around? Has Thibodeau coached as many All-Stars? Right?
No.
I think he was known as a defensive coach, then being under the system in Golden State, right? He learned some offensive shit. He turned around Sacramento. I would venture to say that this is a good move for Mike Brown, his family, the organization, and the team. I think that he should actually get to the Eastern Conference Finals. There's nothing else.
East.
Right. And my point exactly,
East,
right?
especially right now.
Milwaukee is cooked, no Dame.
Indiana cooked.
No Halliburton.
Somebody else cooked too, though. Dame, Halliburton, and somebody else got
Miami weak as fuck. Tatum. Boston is cooked.
Boston traded Drew,
right?
traded Porzingis.
Who we looking at? Cleveland left? Maybe, and they got their ass ousted in the first round.
So Cleveland, by the same team, it's gonna be Cleveland, New York again next year. And they're going home again. Cleveland going home again. New York is a good situation for Mike Brown. I couldn't believe how bad New York fucked this up, though. New York fucked this up. I've never seen a bigger fuck up in a coaching choice and I'm not even being funny, in my life. It was one choice for this. This let me know whatever this man did, whatever the fuck this man did, he's never getting back into the league. He'd never get back to the league. He's famous for mama. There goes that man. You know what I'm saying? Hand down, man down. It was one pick for this fucking job. He's on the short list of best point guards to come out of fucking New York. I think he's top 5 in NBA assists. He's proved he can win. He's done all that shit. And the man can't get a motherfucking call. Why? Because he loved Jesus? Because he said something maybe about the gay community, which I don't know. But Mark Jackson can coach. He can teach. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about his, I've never been to NBA, for those that don't know. You know what I'm saying? Should be easy to see that. But I don't know how his practices were. But God, how do you get that wrong? How the fuck do you get that wrong?
Did Mark put his name in the hat?
It don't matter. None of these coaches really got to. If they want you, they come get you. They come get you out of retirement. They come get you out some pussy. They come get you on vacation. They come get you.
Who did he piss off at Golden State? Because that was the team that Kerr inherited.
Make her a Hall of Fame coach too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I didn't think about Mark, bro.
Bro, Mark Jackson, bro. They fucked it up. They got one black man for another. I'm glad they went dark skin though. Give me a dark skin. We need more dark skinned Negro coaches in the NBA. It's already a lot of them. I'm just talking shit right now though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dog, Mark Jackson, he should have been there, bro. You know how to run a team from the bench and on the court. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. Fuck New York's pizza. You know, fuck the Sears Tower, not Sears Tower. Fuck whatever Empire State Building, Madison Square Garden. They dirty streets, no alleys. I mean, so this just goes around with their fuck behavior. They fuck behavior has fucked all 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lingo, y'all Timbs, take them Timbs back. You know what y'all did? That's what these Timbs in the rest of the world. Y'all, it's just a curse. Timbs don't go with everything. They don't go with sweatpants like that though. You should wear Timbs and shorts. You know what I'm saying? Put some cushion in these Timbs. Get a Dr. Scholl's. Invest in these bad boys. Y'all been number the Dexter. Look at y'all now. Y'all probably celebrating because your boy ain't get the big charge, but we'll get to that later though, man. Y'all cheeks, man. Keep fuck the Jets, the Giants, fuck all the Mets, all of them, bro. Get them out of here.
So if they don't get to the Eastern Conference Finals, is he fired first year? Because they don't need a rebuild.
He might. You never know that. Coach is so fickle in the NBA, bro. I would be doing a search all year round, kind of under the table, for the coach I fucking want. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep Mike Brown there, proven veteran that, man. I would love to do. I would do it like that. But the person I want becomes available, and Mike's still there. Mike out. I cut severance pay. It's cool. Chop. Get up out of here. Did you got what? Haven't traded anybody yet?
Not that I know of.
So you got the same squad coming back. You have a healthy Mitchell Robinson from the beginning of the season. Now you see what difference he made in the playoffs. So you got a big to control the paint. You got wing defenders. You got a point guard that's all NBA worthy, you know what I'm saying? You straight. So the coach would be the person I get up out of that.
Can he coach that young boy?
Independent free agent.
Can he coach that young boy
Mike Brown? Coach?
Yeah, can Mike Brown coach the point guard? Brunson to an MVP season or an MVP trophy this year?
I think Brunson's at the level where he's elite enough IQ-wise and play-wise to where he can get himself an MVP on. He can get an MVP on his own. You know, Tibbs is defensive minded, so that offensive part wasn't coming from Tibbs. That Brunson would do. That's all him. But he proved he's been coachable forever. If you go back to his history of here in Illinois all the way to the pros, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let's have a different kind of basketball conversation. I need you to give me your top 3 midi assassins. Who has the best midi, best mid range in the game or in the history? You pick. Where do you start?
I would go with Mike. Mike's midi. Kawhi's mid-range jumper is money. It's a line drive. It's money. And I don't know if you want to call him Cliff Paul or Chris Paul, but CP's mid-range is fucking money. It's money. They're my top 3 right there.
Okay. I like, we're going to go with Sean Livingston with the midi.
Okay.
I feel like he never missed. He got to be shooting 75,000% from the mid-range.
Forever up, huh?
Yeah, I think he maybe only shot 3 threes in his entire career. Like, it's crazy.
Injury set him back too, though, a little bit.
For sure.
Yeah, he had it.
I got DeMar DeRozan.
That's a good call.
He's a mid-range martial artist.
That's a good call.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Footwork. Played in the league where they said shoot more threes. He's like, nah, I'm going to get my 30 from the mid.
Crazy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he got fouls.
I agree with you with Mike. You know, he the post up, turn, fade. He did that.
The one dribble, boom, pull up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a lot about here, bro.
I like old school Vinnie Johnson, the microwave. Come in and heat up immediately.
Well, he shot that bitch from back here. And then kicked his leg and he shot that bitch back.
you know what I'm saying?
Busting the Bull's ass.
Even I think Kobe goes on that list. I think Kobe had a very solid midi. I don't know if he's top 3.
Yeah, he's definitely not up there because he shot a lot of threes too.
Are we leaving Kevin Durant off this list?
No, KD could be on that list. KD on the list. A younger PG was on the list. Paul George was. The older he got, the more threes he shot. It was either all to the basket. It was level 1 or level 3. That was it. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm gonna add
Mello.
Mello with the midi, right? Mm-hmm. 3-level score from
we should
either
have
side.
said his name.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, do I gotta change my list now?
You might have to. Go ahead and start over.
Damn, Joe. It's a fight between. No, I gotta move Kawhi down. Mike 1, Mello 2, CP, and who else I had? Kawhi. Battlefield number 3. Number 3 for real.
All right. I'll give a solid 3.
You try to upstage me. There you go.
Livingston for sure.
Okay.
There's no order.
He's from Illinois too, ain't he?
for sure. Sean Livingston, I'm going DeMar. You already said Mike, so I'm gonna leave him out.
Why? If it's top 3, shit.
All right, well then I need the top 4. This ain't gonna work. 3 is crazy.
You need a fifth face on Rushmore?
Yeah, fuck it. Give me Kevin Durant, DeMar, Mike, and Livingston all day.
Chat. Tell us who got the better top 3 or 4 midi game, because I think he blew it with the Livingston one, but I fuck with Livingston. But he didn't miss from there. I think his output is why I didn't have him on my list.
If I had to have a list of honorable mentions, Kawhi is honorable mention.
Right.
Vinnie Johnson would be honorable mention. Dirk would be honorable mention. And for your reason in reference to Kobe, I'll put Kobe honorable mention as well.
I got you. Yeah. Which is you put the best. Which version of Kyrie think is the best version? Because he got a nice midi too, but that dude do everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything and everyone on the court. You know what I'm saying? But he been with the Cavs first. Brooklyn. He's also with Boston. He's with the Mavs. Which Kyrie was the best Kyrie now? I don't know how you interpreted that question as we were asked it. You mean ball handler? You mean team leader? You mean score? You mean razzle dazzle, ooh ah? Or do you mean Uncle Drew type shit? You know what I'm saying?
I think we're talking about efficiency on the basketball court on those 4 teams, right? So let's kind of break it down.
Cavs gonna be the highest efficiency.
Well, let's get into it.
Okay.
So Cavs, Kyrie, 2011, 2017, right? He was 19. Left there when he was 25, all right?
Right.
He was basically the sidekick to LeBron.
Once LeBron got there, he was there before LeBron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? He averaged 22 a game, 5 assists. He shot 38% from the free throw. He did 3 points, sorry. He did get a championship 2016. He was a 5-time All-Star. Okay, at that point. We're talking the key moment in that early Kyrie version is the shot over Curry for the game.
Game 7, bro.
Okay.
Hell of a game.
He averaged 27 in the finals. So I think that Kyrie is clutch. The Cleveland Kyrie is clutch.
He scored 40 twice too when it was down 3-1 to push that game 7 too though.
Now, if we go Brooklyn Kyrie.
Okay.
That's 2020 to 2023. He's 27. Okay. At this point, I feel like he's a pure hooper. He's found his niche in the league. All right. He's averaging 27, almost 6 assists a game, shooting almost 50% from the field and 40% from 3.
And with Brooklyn, let's remember, Harden went there and Durant went there, but injuries got to them. So Kyrie had more of a load, more player usage, a higher player usage rate.
Yes.
And he's also dealing with what he's dealing with in Brooklyn, make you just want to be a hooper. This is they try to call him anti-Semitic. Remember? He was in Brooklyn when that happened.
That part.
It'll make you want to just go hoop and get all this shit about your head, bro. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing that through distraction is cold.
So that would probably be a weakness if we had to find a weakness in this game, dealing with the off-court bullshit, right? Because you got people
maybe
telling you all kind of shit that you ain't supposed to say and do, right? And then you still got to go.
You didn't say nothing wrong
at all. Right?
To some, you didn't say anything wrong. To some, you did offend people.
But I think that Brooklyn Kyrie, I think the strengths would be he was just a offensive masterpiece. You know what I mean? His shot creation, his layup package, his efficiency was higher than it's probably ever gonna be. Now let's talk Dallas Kyrie.
Okay.
Or do you want to go Boston Kyrie?
No, it's not what we're talking about. He was up out of there too fast, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of highlights in Boston.
Yeah, but the best one was him staging the arena every goddamn game.
Ooh.
I love it. He was talking to white people. He would talk to y'all racist energy in Boston. If you've been to Boston, and you're not a Bostonian and you're not the right complexion, it'll get testy for you.
So we got Dallas Kyrie. All right, that's 2023, I believe, to present day.
Okay.
At this point, Kyrie is 30. When he comes to Dallas, he's a veteran. He's a veteran assassin. Co-star to fucking Luka. He's matured. He's seen a lot. He's done a lot. The numbers didn't fall off too much. In Dallas, Kyrie, 25 a game, almost 26, 5 assists, almost 50% from the field, 41% from 3. In the playoffs, he was averaging almost 22, 5 assists, 48% from the field. Damn, his midi is crazy.
Yeah, no.
Shit.
Yeah. Bro.
Big clutch games against OKC and the Wolves, right? We were all there. We all saw it. I think his strengths in Dallas, we're talking clutch and composure. I could see pace in him now, right? He knew when to go, when to slow down, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he really sees the game completely different than he did in his former Kyrie. Because this new Kyrie in Dallas is this winning basketball.
People have to grow up.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope Kyrie gets a ring. I don't want to see another Chris Paul out here, a point guard that can fucking hoop that don't get a ring. But all this was nice, bro. Give me that Kyrie that was in Cleveland when Bron came back from Miami. Give me that young Kyrie that got a chance to see what it is to be the person on the team. Then have somebody come in who's the person in the league and in history, and you can see how it is to play a little more freer basketball because they focused on him. He's not number one on the scout report. You're not right now. You know what I'm saying? You get the flex. And it showed in the finals against a solid Golden State team, defensively as well, and offensive juggernaut. He hooped. They hooped so well. Him and Bron, Kyrie hooped so good that they had the narrative that Curry scared of Kyrie out here. He had it out here. And they start showing the highlights where every time it looked like Curry be on Kyrie get the cook and she get the chef and the chef. You know what I'm saying? But that Kyrie right there, that last couple years before they won at 3-1, that Kyrie is the best Kyrie to me, dog. Ain't no checking him, bro. He, like really before all the injuries.
I ain't mad at that. But for me, give me Brooklyn Kyrie. In terms of pure skill and efficiency. It's not New York bias.
It just happened to be Brooklyn though, huh?
It just happened to be that,
okay.
Right? It was a work of art to watch him in Brooklyn, bro. Right? It was the most efficient bag we've ever seen from a guard at his size, at his position. He did what he wanted to anytime on the court. Now, you know, coaching, front office, and all this other shit, that's besides the point. I'm talking straight hooping. Straight hooping. If I'm on 2K, give me Brooklyn Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all let me know. You know,
that ain't bad though.
Cavs Kyrie, I think, was the most impactful. I think Brooklyn Kyrie was the most dangerous. I think Dallas Kyrie is the most complete and the most winning basketball that you would get out of Kyrie. So it depends on what you want.
You know who's not winning? You know who's not complete? You know who is dangerous? The Red Panda chick. I hated watching this little unicycle on any court I saw. I hated it. I hated that shit, bro.
Red Panda, we love you.
What's the point of that? And then you flip some bowls on top of your head. I can't do it. I ain't front. That's not a skill. I can't do it. But a lot of you brokers ever seen those ceramic bowls? Y'all got styrofoam bowls to crib, styrofoam plates. So what y'all excited for? You know what I'm saying? You need to bury Red Panda with some of these All-Star Weekend traditions. Get them out of here. It's new school shit, bro. New school shit. When Red Panda get up there and do a thing, how many people you be looking like? How many you see?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been waiting for her to fall for a minute. Not on no hate, but
Guilty.
it's like,
Guilty,
all right,
bro, yeah.
How many times we gonna see this? But shout out to her for like just having that contract year after year. You know what I mean? Pays the bills.
That's NBA race baiting right there. So we fuck with y'all, China. Joe, wow. I don't even know if she's Chinese, bro.
I'm not sure either, man.
I just said that.
I think it's a skill that, you know, not most can do. Maybe she comes at cheap work because she's at every fucking game, every halftime.
You said cheap work.
Gotta be. You know what I'm saying? But people love it. She built a name for herself. That's a long fall, man. She about what, 20, 30 feet in the air?
You know what you signed up for. You know what you signed up for. It's a goddamn risk, you know what I'm saying? And when you get a relationship, you know what the fuck you signed up for too as well. And look, it was very interesting what was going around on my social media algorithm this week. So I threw it to the fam. I don't want to put agenda to it because it's gonna skew the question. So ladies and gentlemen, if your other person is out and they accept a drink from somebody else, sent by somebody else, is that considered cheating? Amon, if you are at home and I'm a snitch, I see the missus out. I see her get a drink, but I never saw her go in her purse, her pocketbook or nothing. She's sitting there and a drink comes and I see the waiter, Like, hey, the napkin folded in a triangle too, bro. It's one of the fancy restaurants. You know, it's in the square. It's neat. The drink is neat. Cute glass. Look, what's the name right there on the side of it, make it look good official. He put it down. He point to the corner, like it's came from somebody else. I call you in a minute. I'm hitting a bat phone in a heartbeat. Skirt, speed down. Hey, dog. This dude just sent the missus a drink, Joe. All right, I'm out. That's it.
Here's where I stand on that. If I'm rich, if I'm famous, if I'm Nick Cannon, right? We pimp different. I don't care about the fact that you sent a drink over or she even accepted the drink. It means nothing, right? But if I'm a 9-to-5 regular guy, no, I didn't put in too much time this week. You know what I mean? For you to be accepting drinks from another man. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Nah. That just opens the door for this nigga to say, hey, shorty, what's your name? What's your number? Right? Now, it's on her to shade that or whatever. But yeah, nah. No. 9-to-5ers should be mad.
So what if she say, well, I took the drink just so he wouldn't come sending those to me? You know what I'm saying? I want to send it back and possibly risk upsetting this man. I'm out by myself.
Well, you shouldn't be going out by yourself.
I told you I was going out, though.
I thought in your scenario, the woman was with her girls.
No.
She's not? Okay.
Even if she was, it don't matter.
Does he have to buy the whole table?
Sucker. I've done that before.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, he probably should. If he really trying to impress this Maga, you know what I'm saying, look like the biggest, I don't know. If he just trying to look like he okay in the pockets, then yeah, buy the whole table. I definitely went up to like a group of 7 and got the one I wanted. And she'd be like, you got to buy my girls drinks too, though. And I say, bartender, you can hold that. Just give me motherfucking vodka and cranberry. I'm out. Y'all get the next one, buddy. Oh, y'all hope y'all stay thirsty, my friends. Hit them with that on the way.
Look, women, y'all not gonna like this, but women be broke. Women really be broke. I had this conversation all the time with my partner.
Yeah.
Right? Shout out to Ville. And women go out broke knowing that men are going to offer and to buy them drinks.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And then a woman's gonna say, well, I'm not broke, I can buy my own drink. All right, well then why is it women will say, I have no money, and they be like, girl, don't worry about it. We know we're gonna find somebody to buy us some drinks. Whether we know them or we don't. It happens. This is what niggas do, I guess.
Or turn it down when somebody offer you a drink. Turn that shit down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But now, is it cheating? Again, man.
Yes. The fuck it is cheating. The fuck it is cheating. Why are you accepting anything from anybody else that's outside of the relationship and the boundaries you set with the person you chose to be with? You know what I'm saying? Let's go down a list of things that if your partner was getting, you'd be like, oh, it's cool. So receiving a drink is cool for you.
If I'm rich, yes.
What if she get a number? What if you send a number over?
No, it's not all good.
She get flowers at work.
Definitely not all good. That means you've had a conversation.
It can be surprise flowers, secret admirer. It's called a secret admirer. Ain't no second earner, secret admirer. That's really it. You need more examples, bro. It's all this. Why feel accepting is accepting? Is it an accepting part that's the problem? Or is because what if a bad chick sent your girl a drink? Talking about what's up?
Well, I think men buy drinks with the intent to talk to a woman.
There you go. It's intent. What's the intent behind the drink?
And so now if the woman accepts the drink and he wants to communicate and then she shades him because now she's gotten what she wanted, or now she's trying to be fair to her relationship, is that okay? Because if she doesn't have the conversation but takes the drink, is she still bogus?
No, I can't say, bro. It depends on them people. That person, them two people in a relationship, dog. Too many times I've been out and the person I was with get a drink and they bring it to me though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just taking you ain't got to spend. Hey, this is their rationale. You don't have to spend your money because these dudes are here tricking. I'm just gonna bring it to you. Cool. Nah, it let me know how much attention you get when you outside. Like I was really, dog. I was taught never to mind your girl business like that though. But the older I got, I'm looking like fuck all that. Go in the purse, go in the phone, AirTag her car, ask her 1,000 questions, do all this stuff, bro. Because you never know what window. Some men need a window. Some men need a door to get in. Some women open these doors and windows unintentionally, unknowingly. You know what I'm saying? And there goes the problem right there.
I ain't mad at it, man. I think the bar rule should probably be if you're a 9-to-5er and you in this regular relationship and you don't have a couple M's, you're not famous. If you gotta hide it, if you gotta lie about it, or debate about it later, you already crossed the line. That's how I look at it.
If you broke, stay home. Don't come out to the bar. You shouldn't be drinking no if you broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Use the money for something else.
Yeah, because if you decide to stay home, you can play some good R&B. And there's some really good R&B across the border that I think we need to talk about. So I think there's some really good artists that we need to talk about. Okay. That's in the country of Canada.
It's a country?
Is it a country? Is it a state? Where we at?
Okay. All right, come on.
No, you tell me. Please correct me. It's not a country?
Let's go, bro.
It's a sovereign?
It's country. It's country, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a good geography guy.
Country.
All right. Yeah, hey, sorry, I'm stupid sometimes. Let's go off the top of your head. Let's go top 5 rap or R&B artists out of Canada.
In Canada, first person comes to mind is Drake.
Drake?
You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez.
For sure.
Right now, like we're not The Weeknd. And I don't even know too many more people from Canada. Canada Dry is pretty fire.
It is.
And they got the Fruit Splash. The Fruit Splash Canada Dry. Pretty fire.
I would add PartyNextDoor.
I fuck with PartyNextDoor.
To that list.
Okay. I do fuck with PartyNextDoor.
I'm going to add Deborah Cox to that list.
How do we get here? Come on now. Forever in rotation.
Man, I'm going to add, look, what's my man name? Grant Hill, you're bogus.
Tamia.
You took my boo. You know what I'm saying? Tamia out here.
Bro, yeah.
What?
Yeah. She from Canada?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's why he got hurt. that Canadian vagina are different.
Damn, certified classics over there in Canada with Tamia. Let's go. One of my favorite albums of all time, man. One of my favorite artists. First album was definitely a classic. Glenn Lewis.
I do remember that.
Yeah. Don't you forget it. Was the lead single.
Now we forgot about him.
Man.
Get your ass out of here, Glenn.
Man.
I'm cool without Glenn.
But yeah, man, I don't think, Canada is talked about enough. Like they really, when you think about their contribution to music, they got some certified platinum, gold hits that will forever live in rotation in R&B and hip hop.
Okay, cool.
That's cool. All right, cool. It's not a big deal.
Canada Goose, good coat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Canada's important right there.
Did you have a Canada Goose?
No. I couldn't afford that.
I think I had one.
Baller.
Yeah, definitely. Been that. What about your Lakers, though? I just thought about it.
He ain't an answer, bro. But he's a good pickup.
You got a nice Lakers hat today. I see you. Supposedly, well, not even supposedly, they got, what's your boy, Ayton?
Deandre Ayton.
Deandre Ayton.
He called himself dominating. Remember that?
Trash. I don't like this pick, right? Because we are in the age of space and pace.
He can provide space.
But
he got a solid 20-footer.
He's not stepping out to the three.
On pick and roll?
He's not that. And I don't see them running too many sets for him to average his 16 a game that he's been averaging.
Let me tell you something, man. You understand what LeBron did with AD, what Luka did with Gafford and Lively in Dallas. And
AD didn't want to play the 5, not to cut you off, but he didn't want to play the 5.
I mean, as far as the lobs, I was going to go with the lobs.
Okay.
And the pick and roll, pick and pop, and all the game. Deandre gives you the pick and roll and pick and pop game to a T. You know what I'm saying? Luka needs a player like that. LeBron thrives with a player like that as well. You know what I'm saying? I still think that he's not the answer for the back line of defense. We still need a wing defender and another big man with some meat on his bones. Not fuck with Jackson Hayes. I fuck with Jackson Hayes, but we need a big body down there. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers going to be all right. Is Bronny James still on the roster?
You know,
that's all the fuck that matters.
That's all we need, baby.
That's it. Goddamn,
no Bronny slander. Love you, boy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, but just to run down the stats on Deandre. Last year at Portland, he was almost 17 a game, 11 boards, 2 assists. He was 57% from the field.
And this is losing basketball he's playing.
In Portland, yes.
So
really
winning
bad.
basketball, his numbers might go down some more to win.
Okay.
Seriously.
So you think that they've done a good job in free agency right now?
I don't think they've gotten started yet. Really.
Fuck they waiting on. They just got 10 Bs.
They only need you stupid dog. They only need really 2 pieces. And if them 2 pieces are out there, don't go wasting your fucking money. For real. You need a big, you need a young athletic wing that can shoot a bit, or better than a bit, and defend. You want everybody's team backcourt going crazy on the Lakers again this year, running right past Luka and Bron, like it's a free fall. Shit crazy.
Well, before we get out of here, we saw that your boy Diddy got acquitted of 2 charges.
Rico?
The RICO and the sex trafficking.
trafficking.
And the 2 other charges that hit were the prostitution.
Prostitution, which, hey man.
What I thought was telling is that he thought he was finna walk out of court. Bail denied or bond denied. And now he's sitting there until sentencing, which is sometime in October.
Which is goofy to me.
It is. And that lets me know that this case could now turn personal. I feel like maybe the judge has some sort of vendetta. Because typically, you beat something like this, you out of there, right?
You can get a bail.
You can get a bail, right? You can go home, kick your feet up, start your freak offs over. He said, nah, buddy, you're going to sit here to sentencing.
Which is bogus, dog. I don't know. I don't know, Diddy. Don't know none of the shit that happened. Really, really only what we were told. But I think the prosecution lobbied that, well, some of the people he's harmed before won't feel safe if he's out. So that's why I got denied. Which, I mean, hey, man, if he go back and get on some old fuck shit, bro, that's on him. Cook him. Cook him for that. 20 years.
For getting some hoes.
20 years for getting some hoes. 20 million to still get told on by somebody said they wouldn't tell, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? They took the money and still told. It's crazy, but the kids, good for the kids, man. Their dad will get home at some point for his children. I don't give a fuck about Diddy. None of the people that participate. I'm not calling y'all freak-off victims. None of you mods that participated in the drug-induced, sex-filled parties at Diddy Mansion, and you want to be victim now, you want to get quiet now, you don't want to show support now, but y'all be at the next freak-off, because he's going to throw one to celebrate. Diddy's a bad boy. For real. No pun intended. Goddamn.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was no pun intended, man. So it just what the fuck it is, man. Let me know how much time you get, and I'll clock back in. Keep me out of everybody else's group chat, bro. I'm tired of everybody's group chat, man. Fuck it.
No, I'm sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, either give them the time, let them do what they do, or get back out here and you know, get back to it. We don't talk about it on purpose. That's definitely, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I think this problem is bigger than Sean Combs, right? We've known that these things have been happening in entertainment forever.
Years.
You know what I mean? So let's not start with him. I don't like it. You know, should he, you know, be out? No. Do I think he did a lot of shit that they accused him of?
Did all that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But y'all wasn't victims. Y'all was willing participants half the time.
I think it's fucked up when people abuse their power. Because for me, when you have this kind of success, money, power, fame, you can do all of those things that you are accused of for the free throw. There are willing participants. This to me means that you have a problem. You are some sort of sexual deviant.
Okay.
Right?
And deviant.
You can't help yourself. This is something different. This is some mental shit. Right? So I would rather you plead insanity. And you know what I'm saying? Because this is bigger than, you know, prostitution or trafficking. Nah, fam. There's something internally wrong with you.
I was just worried about the RICO charge, bro, because I can't really remember, and maybe it's one reason too, because I think I thought something last night, but you RICO one man, you know what I'm saying? Like, come the fuck on, like, charge man for what the fuck he do. I'm a big fan of that. Charge him for what he do, book him. Charge everybody involved. The fact they grandstand one person in these cases, it really blows me. You know what I'm saying? Like, get everybody involved. People up there are some of the people getting immunity are just as fucked up because you don't want, as a person, just as fucked up as a person you really want, but because you don't want that person that granted immunity, this person, you know what I'm saying, it's fucked up. It's always fucked up out of here. Look here, I don't care what happened, honestly. I got my Diddy, Puffy, Love, Combs. I got his discography already, though. I got the One Suck of Life from Cassie, Me and You. That's it. Both of y'all can go to fuck somewhere. And if he get out, You heard it here. If he get out, Joe, the way I heard and read some of that shit in them text messages about when she went back to fuck Diddy after she had the boyfriend already, though, she'll fuck that dude again.
Yeah.
She'll fuck that dude again, bro. I'm there with it.
Well, that's what it is, man. This is episode 258. If you ain't like this episode, pick another one. We out.
No.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is going to